Fort Lauderdale will lead off, trying to get into the final against Billie Jean King. This has been Chrissy Evert's tournament, regardless of how it comes out. Won 3 matches that seemed nearly impossible. And that has been Chrissy Evert's shot. Until now, the drop shot, Anne.
Yes, that's right, but I don't think Billie Jean is going to stay back and swap punches with her from the baseline as her other opponents have tended to do. I'm sure Billie will try to break up the game.
I love 40 in the 4th game, but Chrissy's been in a lot worse spots than this during the last week. Short serve, but Billie Jean botches it. Another break point. Billie Jean King, the champion 4 years ago. Up to 30-40.
30-40.
Chrissy puts it away.
I don't think Billie Jean would be very happy with that drop shot. It was nearly at the service line. Chrissy was able to pound it away, and now she's at deuce.
That's out. Chrissy has the advantage. Five straight points for Chrissy Evert, and she leads off by holding serve from Love 40, the little ice woman from Fort Lauderdale.
Game is Evert. It is the first game, first set.
A jolt for Billie Jean King, Annie.
Yes, well, she had 3 points there to break Chrissy's serve, and it's very vital, in my opinion, to try and get on top at the start against these young up-and-coming players, because they tend to go from strength to strength if they get ahead at all. But Billie Jean has a powerful serve, so maybe she'll be thinking now, I'm sure, of how to hold her serve.
This is King now serving.
Billie Jean King, certainly the player of the decade in the United States, man or woman, the last 10 years. Wimbledon champion, 1966, 67, 68, and Chrissy Evert couldn't care less. That's Chrissy's. She's won 6 straight points.
Love 50.
Both girls in lace. Billie Jean 27, Chrissy 16. That ball bounced twice. That ball...
smiling and shaking her head, but I'm sure it bounced twice, that ball. The doubt was on the outside line there. Bud said, you said it was on the line, but it was very, very close call, that one, I thought.
Yes.
She looked round behind her after she'd returned the ball to see if the linesman was going to call, but he didn't. And then Chrissy played a fantastic overhead. Billie Jean scraped it back, and then a volley from Chrissy, which Billie Jean just didn't quite stop. Billie Jean still showing her displeasure, bouncing the ball towards the umpire. But she served an ace, and 15-30, she's in with a chance to hold her serve here.
So Billie Jean had lost 7 straight points. The Californian king against the Floridian, Evert. Terrific lob. Chrissy gets it. She won't get that.
The crowd really warming to what's promising to be a truly great match.
Billie Jean has the game. She's trying to get herself going. Starting to boil. 1-0.
She seems to need to do this a little bit to work herself up into some sort of frenzy, which really makes her concentrate and try hard. Billie Jean.
Billie Jean, the old lady as she calls herself. 27 years old, and these two are fighting to see who will be number 1 in the United States. Drop shot wins for Billie Jean. Billie Jean using a lot of spin, Annie.
Yes, she is. On her forehand, I noticed she's slicing it quite heavily from most of the time, and then occasionally throwing in the big topspin one too. This is all geared to try and throw the young Chrissy Evert off her game a little bit. Chrissy is playing such rhythmical stuff from the baseline that Billie Jean has to vary the pace, and there was an example of the chip one that she missed. And so Chrissy stands at game point here to hold her serve. That drop shot was really too high, and Chrissy should have stepped in and made a winner off it, but she tried to reply with another drop shot and just mistimed it.
That'll go out. Chrissy faces the break point. She stared 3 of them down the first time she served 2 games ago. That's out. Deuce.
Ball skidded a bit low, and Billie Jean not quite getting down to it.
Ball was good. Chrissy Evert. Doesn't like the call. From Alan Messer.
What was your call?
A few in the crowd don't like the call either.
Wait a minute. Now, Alan Messer is trying to communicate with the umpire. There's Alan. The umpire is Florence Blanchard.
He's not sure.
He is not sure of his call.
The umpire saw it as good. Use.
Now, Florence Blanchard says he did see it as good.
He's
Scores
not sure.
deuce.
He saw it as good.
And here's what happened.
I think-
Chrissy Evert accepts that, Annie, because he wasn't sure, and Florence Blanchard said it was good.
And she called it from the chair.
Right.
The linesman said he didn't see it, and Flo Blanchard said that she saw it good from the chair.
What is it?
It's deuce. She volleys. The kid can volley.
It's a very well played point until the last one.
Advantage was Evert.
Volley was a bit weak. She seemed to lose the grip of her racket, Billie Jean, at the last minute there. A very tense game, this one.
Well, that's what happens when you go up that far back against Chrissy. You get past. She holds the serve for 2-1. 3 deuces in that game.
Game is Evert. Leads 2 games.
However, here's Chrissy coming back to challenge Billie Jean's serve now. She's ahead 2-1. It's always a relief when you've got that your own service game behind you, and then you can turn around and attack your opponent's serve now. Billie Jean's striving hard to stay in.
The lob goes long. Down the line and good. Billie Jean. She was there to make the volley. Couldn't do it.
But the trouble is, I think here, that she feels she has to make such a superlative volley, otherwise young Chrissy Evert is there and passes her with the next one. So this is putting a lot of pressure on Billie Jean's volley.
That'll go in. Chrissy, concentration buttoned in. Good volley by Billie Jean. She likes that backhand volley.
She's changed her tactics just a little bit here, and she's following her serve into the net, and it's paying off a little.
Two all. Billie Jean, as long as she can put that first serve into play, and get in for the volley. Chrissy Evert serving. She hit the tee. Serve is good.
Billie Jean's really starting to approach the net much more now, trying not to get involved in these long baseline battles, which she seems to be on the losing end of them.
It's like a taffy pull with this kid. Chrissy! It's a good idea by Billie Jean. The short serve. She's going to come right up behind it. A return, but she couldn't get it over the net. A lot of slice on that ball. Lob will go deep. That's out. Whistles are heard. Call by Anita Shuko. Is disputed by some. It's Chrissy Evert's point. And her game. 3-2 for Chrissy Evert over Billie Jean King. Billie Jean King, serving for the third time. Neither player has lost her serve, although Chrissy has saved 4 break points. There's one for Billie Jean, a beauty. High school junior, St. Thomas Aquinas High in Fort Lauderdale. Chrissy. Cutting classes today. A winner. Billie Jean going deep within herself. Pull the concentration together and make it stick. She knows she's fighting for her reputation, the title, and everything right here. She's not saying thank heavens for little girls.
Okay, Mrs. King.
3-all, 4 straight points for Billie Jean.
Games are 3-all.
The pressure goes back and forth as the set lengthens. Now it's on the kid. Double fault. First of the match. Unusual for Chrissy. Wide with that one.
Billie Jean saying thank goodness for that too.
Love 30.
More trouble.
Yeah, she confidently let it go and then anxiously watched where it bounced. I know that feeling too well.
More trouble for the kid. Love 30. Well, Billie Jean had won 6 straight points. Great point against Chrissy.
She's not been loving so well today, but 2 she's tried have gone out, and that one was short, and Billie Jean's very punishing when she gets them at that height.
Chrissy somehow keeps it going. Ball's right on the line. But she blows the backhand.
It's an incredible point she played there. She recovered so well from the difficult positions.
4 games to 3.
But then when she had the easier backhand, somehow perhaps her concentration went just a little bit and just missed it.
So the momentum has switched to Billie Jean King of Long Beach, California, the favorite to win this championship. 4-3. She has come through with the first break of serve. But Chrissy Evert has been behind so many times in this tournament, it just seems normal.
In fact, I think she's lost the first set in all her important matches.
She has indeed. The last 3 matches, Chrissy Evert has lost the first set each time. Saved 6 match points in the second round against Marianne Eisel. That was wide. Billie Jean missed it, and she's down. Unusual. The forehand, and as you've said, Ann Jones, if one stroke is perhaps weaker, it is the forehand.
Yes, the forehand is the weaker wing to go for, and the other major weakness that Chrissy will have to strengthen in the years to come is her second serve, which is very short and doesn't carry much spin. There again, the forehand.
30 all, 2 forehand errors for Chrissy Evert. Down the line, but wide.
Just missed, only by inches, but just enough.
Billie Jean has a 5-3 lead. From love 30. Second time she's done that in this set. Chrissy Evert, the server, trying to save the set now. She's in set game. Right on the line, and it wins her the first point. Billie Jean moving today. Billie Jean's legs have made her world champion several times.
Even so, but I think that since both her knee operations, she's not as fast now as she was, say, 3 years ago. Particularly after her serve, she doesn't seem to be able to get in far enough. Cry from the heart of no. How can I miss that one? But miss it she did. She's in deep trouble this set.
The lob is short, and Billie Jean deals with it. All, 2 points away from losing the first set. Chrissy Evert. And now she's at set point. Set point against her. Billie Jean, anxious to close it out right here.
Billie Jean giving her very heavily sliced balls from both wings, the forehand and the backhand.
There it goes. Billie Jean King on a 4-game run has won the first set of this semifinal, 6-3. Here goes Billie Jean, opening the second set.
With new balls too, but should add a bit of power to her serve.
Billie Jean has won 5 straight points. She's won 4 straight games. Playing confidently. No use running for that one.
Billie Jean, before the match, sitting in the dressing room saying, I will play well and I will not get upset with the crowd or my game. I'm just going out there to throw everything I can at Chrissy and try and win the match.
Billie Jean knows that if Chrissy gets into this match at all, 13,000 people will be riding right with her. They've had no mercy for Chrissy's opponents in this tournament.
Billie Jean's going far more to the net against Chrissy Evert than her other opponents have done, and I think this is exposing Chrissy's weaknesses just a little bit more, putting her under more pressure. What a beautiful stop volley.
Lovely shot. King has the game, 1-0 in the second, 5 straight games for Billie Jean.
first game, set and set.
Now, people in the crowd yelling to the photographers to get off the bench because they think the players had no place to sit down on this change. Billie Jean taking her time. Place loaded with photographers. No doubt that this tennis match has created more excitement than any match at Forest Hills for a long time.
The photographers actually, Bud, I think are very close to the court. I know I don't like them as close as that because you can hear the camera click just as you go to play a shot. They love to take a backhand volley or something when you're really close to them. It can be distracting.
Overhead.
The crowd watching this match with almost as much concentration as the players, I'm sure. I think Chrissy is starting to get a little worried here. She's tending to make a few more unforced errors than hitherto. Something tells me Billie Jean didn't appreciate the way she played that shot.
She'd be great in a horror movie with that scream. Chrissy from love 30 to 30 all. Billie Jean, knowing she must get to the net. Beat this kid.
40.
Moves forward as quickly as she can. Break point against Chrissy. She's broken.
Okay, Mrs. King.
And Billie Jean now has won 6 straight games.
Mrs. King leads 2 games to love.
I don't think she'll be confident of winning this match until the last point's over. You can never tell what's going to happen. Concentrating very hard here. Trying for it to serve for a 3-love lead. Misses the first serve.
Into the net. Chrissy starts with the first point.
Another tactic that one can employ against a two-handed backhand is to serve really wide to their backhand, but it's got to be right on the line because on the two-handed side they can't reach quite so far. It means they've got a lot of court to cover on the way back.
Nope. Chrissy waiting, Billie Jean taking plenty of time.
40-50.
Wild backhand, Billie Jean. 7 straight games. 3-0 in the second. Chrissy Evert looking for games now. Hasn't won one in a long time. There's a point.
Chrissy's overhead not yet as firm as it should be, but after all she's only 16 and can't learn everything at once. Billie Jean's plan of campaign seems to be to give Chrissy something different each time so that she doesn't settle down into any kind of rhythm at all. It's paying off admirably at the moment.
Volley lob is good.
3 point.
Another break point.
Beautifully executed drop shot and lob campaign.
Saved. Crowd waiting for Chrissy to make her move. She has the game point now. They refuse to believe that she can't come back. Chrissy has the game.
Had Billie Jean really on the run there. Billie Jean made the mistake of going in on the backhand and was instantly in trouble.
7 straight games Billie Jean King had won. She's still up a service break in good position. But just let Chrissy get into this match at all, break serve, and this place will be howling. Just wide.
Chrissy looking very thoughtful, wondering what she can do now to get back into this set.
Fault call. Billie Jean working hard. Nearly 28 years of age. Chrissy, 16. One of the few 16-year-olds ever to appear in the semifinals. Billie Jean thought she had an ace. Fault called. It's been 20 years since a 16-year-old was in the semifinal, Maureen Conley, and she won it. That will go out. A winner. Terrific volley by Billie Jean. Fault call. Good return. Low.
It's right at Billie Jean's feet. A very difficult volley to play, that one.
Billie Jean, one of the most popular players ever to appear here, and yet she knows that one false step letting the girl into the match and she'll be the enemy. Terrific overhead smash by Billie Jean. Chrissy Evert doesn't want to let this game escape her to go 4-1. Which will be good. Billie Jean played some of the most athletic tennis of the tournament and still lost the point. Deuce for the second time.
Chrissy covering the open space there to the back to her own backhand, but Billie Jean spotted it and wrong-footed her and put it back to the forehand where she came from. Very firm volley indeed. Determined to stay on top in this set.
Running away through an overhead smash. Billie Jean moves up to 4-1. Chrissy Evert. Billie Jean, a magnificent shot.
I don't think she knew much about it. I have a feeling it was a bit lucky.
She dug it out of the grass. Magnificent result.
They all count, bud.
Billie Jean King, #1 player of the United States. Chrissy Evert, number 16, but she's coming up fast.
That's what happens if you stay back and rally from the baseline with Chrissy. Here we get an excellent view of Chrissy's serve, the way she lifts her head to see where she's going to throw the ball before she actually throws it, so her head's high there, which is unusual in a tennis player. Mainly they follow the ball as they throw it up with their eyes. Standing at 40-15 now to be 2-4 in the second set.
Slice on the ball as Billie Jean approached. Chrissy couldn't handle it. And it's deuce. Chop. Just long, called out by Anita Kuko on the baseline. Chrissy has the game. Billie Jean, who played Forest Hills when she was 16, but not with this kind of success. This is Chrissy's first Forest Hills. Billie Jean has been coming here since 1959, although she did not play last year because of knee surgery. Wide.
Billie Jean there wiping the grip of her racket with the ball to try and dry it off a little. It's very humid here today.
Billie Jean, knowing that she must beat the kid with a volley. The 15-30 point. Very critical here now for Chrissy. If she can win it, she'll have a break point. She cannot. Serve off.
It was a very good service to the forehand there, and again Chrissy's forehand just not quite steady enough. Shaking her head with disapproval there.
Chrissy saying to herself, I can't do it. I can't get that lob deep enough. Game point for Billie Jean. Fault was called. And the game, 5-2 for Billie Jean King. End of the line maybe for Chrissy. She must hold serve here. This is match game against her. father, Jimmy Evert, tennis pro in Fort Lauderdale, who taught her the game, came up to see this match. First one he's seen in the tournament. Billie Jean is not going to let go today. She wants every point. She wants to send this kid back to school quick.
Chrissy there, distracted by the ball that she had to drop. Of course, she needs two hands for her backhand, remember, so when she's serving with two balls in her hand, if the first serve goes in, she has to drop the second one very hurriedly. Sometimes it rolls under her feet.
Match point. Chrissy has been here before against Marianne Eisel 6 times, but the situation is a little different now. She's being beaten decisively by Billie Jean King.